Good morning, guys. We are on day 8 of building a positive mindset 21-day positivity challenge here at Urban Ashram Yoga and Lazada Live. So, my name is Troy and I'm here to lead the session today. I'm going to explain why we're here today. We will have a bit of meditation and we will end the practice with a deep prayer. So let's check it out. We crossed a milestone yesterday. Today is day 8. It takes 21 days to break a habit, and for some reason, some people are able to do it in 18. Others take as long as over 200 days. But the intention is to create a good habit so that we can end a bad one. Now, what is a good habit? A good habit makes us our best self. A good habit is waking up in the morning, maybe cutting off our social media time, watching less TV, getting less news, meditating 3 times a day, or at least 3 minutes a day every morning. A good habit makes us a better person. It turns us into our best self. A bad habit, on the other hand, prevents us from becoming our best self. So whatever holds us back, whatever makes us not like ourselves, whatever makes us react to the situation around us, those are bad habits. So let's forget about the bad habits and let's check the affirmations that we will have today. The affirmation yesterday, we learned that everything that happens to us is for our best interests, no matter how difficult. And that's fine. And every experience is a chance to learn a lesson, which is great. But if we get lost in the drama of the lesson, like if we constantly choose the wrong partners for us, if we get jealous, if we end up fighting our partners just to get back together, these are habits that do not help us at all. And which leads us to today's tool, which is non-attachment. Non-attachment is really about surrendering to the divine, to the universe, to God, to whatever higher source or higher power you believe in. And it's an active surrender, so it's a willful thing that we do in order for us to make space for grace, to make space for magic, and make space for goodness to come into our lives. To make us luckier, to make us wholer, more fulfilled. In other words, it's bathala na. We surrender everything to God. So that is what non-attachment is. Usually the good times, the easy flow of life, these are all blocked by dramas. And these dramas are what we mentioned earlier, right? So some people are addicted to the state of drama. And like vices, habits, all of these things that cover up what it is that we don't like about ourselves. And remember that whenever we feel anger, it is always a reflection of us. We tend to say it's not our fault, but in the end, it's really a reflection to us. We have to look at it in the sense that whatever it is that is reflected back to us is something that we need to learn and heal about ourselves. So that is the point for today. If you want to learn more about habits, you can listen to yesterday's class, so they are all on replay. So please go through the replays as well. These videos that we do with Lazada Live are recorded. So having attended all of these past sessions, you can always go back to them and really learn from them. These are words of wisdom spoken by really incredible teachers. So please go back to them and repeat. You can listen to them with earphones so that you allow your brain to reprogram and recondition because of all of these positivity. In the end, mind really matters. So that's what it is. Now, we shouldn't be attached to the drama. As I mentioned earlier, we are not attached to vices and habits, especially to expected outcomes. Yesterday, we learned about manifestation and how we attract what we think. It's good to want something, but in the end, when we just want something so bad, we end up being in a state of wanting, which we do not like. Instead of saying, I want to have a home, I want to have a new job, I want to have a new partner, just say, thank you that whatever it is that I wish for myself is already with me. That's the thing. Attraction and manifestation happens when we feel good about it. And feeling good about it is usually about thankfulness, being in a state of gratitude. So we have to feel good to attract the things that we like in our lives. Now, attachment is also wanting. So we have to let go of these things because these things will not help us. And this will only delay the flood of blessings in our lives. So that's it. So again, as I mentioned yesterday, think of your bodies as a computer, your soul as the software or operating system, and the spirit as your Wi-Fi connection. Now, this Wi-Fi connection, we can call it the divine connection, is really free Wi-Fi. It's unli. So we are able to enjoy all of these connections to the spirit without doing really much. Even if we are, angry and saying, I don't want to be connected to God anymore, you're still connected because forgiveness is always there. And being connected to this divine Wi-Fi is really just a way to keep our vibrations high. Now, what are high vibrations? These are emotions of love, bliss, calm, peace, positivity. These are all high vibrations. Now, drama is very low. It's that includes shame, guilt, jealousy, anger. These are all low frequency emotions. So it's best for us to just stay within the high ones rather than sink to the depths of the low. Now, meditations helps us find that right frequency. It always brings us peace, balance, harmony, and love. It always keeps us high up there in our vibrational frequency. And whenever there's drama in our lives, that really brings us down. So it's up to us, we choose what is best for us, and really what's best for us is something that's calming, something that makes us the best possible person that we can be. And meditation helps us there. Okay, so let's go back. Mindset matters. So non-attachments allows us to flow, to be present, to live in the moment, rather than in the past, and definitely not in the future where we tend to worry a lot. So let's do that. Now let's let go of all expectations, conditioning, and programming. Anything that holds us back, just forget about that. Everything that was taught to us that is false. Everything that is fed to us in social media or in the news, just forget about that. Let's not react about anything, and really just embrace this state of non-attachment. So, like yesterday, for those of you who didn't attend yesterday's class, we've broken the program down into 3 parts. The first is our affirmation. The second is our meditation, and we end up with a conclusion. So, today's visualization was the same as yesterday, and I'm going to read it because it's quite long. The power of the earth gives me secure stability, staying power and assertiveness, self-assurance, and self-confidence. So the affirmation is right above here. It's flashing. It's like a ticker tape on your screen. I'm going to read it again. The power of the earth gives me secure stability, staying power and assertiveness, self-assurance, and self-confidence. Last one. We always do things in threes to get that into our heads. The power of the earth gives me secure stability, staying power and assertiveness, self-assurance and self-confidence. Now, notice that this affirmation focuses on the self because, again, to love ourselves, you have to set our boundaries. Our pranayama, which is breath work, today is called Chandra Bedana, or left nostril breathing. We inhale through the nose, through the left nostril only. And the reason for doing this is because, well, Chandra is moon in Sanskrit, and the moon really represents our introspection, our passivity, our artistic aspects. It allows us to calm ourselves. So this is a very calming pranayama, a very calming way to breathe. And it's extremely beneficial to our bodies, to our thoughts. It removes heat. If that's why this is best done during hot days in summer, and it calms us down, it cools us. Our mudra today, which is our mandala as well, is called Preeti Mudra. Now what we do is we get our ring finger, touch it, connect that with our thumbs, and just keep this mudra here. This mudra symbolizes the earth. We're going to get to that in a few more minutes. It reduces, just by simply doing this, we are reducing our body temperature. It strengthens our body by reducing the fire component in our bodies. So combining this with the breath work really calms us down. It gives us vitality, strength, and endurance. And in the end, it gives us glowing hair and skin because we are calm. So if you want to keep yourself glowing and radiating with your hair and as well as with your skin, just do this meditation every day. Now, I'm going to demonstrate the breath work so that we can go into our meditation right away. Using this mudra, let's keep our palms this way. Let's rest them on our knees. And at the same time, when we start breathing, we are going to inhale through the left nostril. So we press the right nostril, inhale through the left. We pause at the end, stay as long as we can. And I'm going to cue you, we're going to close the left nostril and exhale through the right. So again, inhaling through the left by closing the right nostril. Pausing at the tip and really feeling that breath inside us, and pressing the left nostril and exhaling all the way out through the right. Now, the reason why we're going to keep this mudra all throughout is so that we don't have to keep opening our eyes and to check just what we're doing, if it's okay, if it's correct or not. Remember that we are all about the intention. We are meditating today to keep ourselves calm. Again, this kind of breathing cools the nervous system. It activates all our nerves and it reduces stress. It gives us the sense of calm and balance no matter what is happening around us. Okay, so let's begin. Let's place our fingers in this mudra. You can place your palms facing the ceiling on top of your knees. Sit at the edge of your seat. Let's allow the sit bones, those two bones between our sacrum, to really root down into that chair. And check your ankles. Make sure that they are below your knees. So this is a very comfortable pose, seated. Let's get, as we sink our sit bones down, imagine lifting that spine up. So imagine someone pulling that crown upward. And then we open up the chest by rolling the shoulders back and away from the ears. And just breathe here. You can tuck the chin under a little bit so the back of the neck is long. And just stay here. And if you haven't already, close your eyes. There is nothing that you need to see around you. All you have to do is connect with the self. If you hear noises around you, if you hear a car beep or someone arguing or a baby crying or someone just driving by, ignore those sounds. Just allow the sound to enter one ear and exit the other, and try not to be attached to any of these thoughts. And just stay here and breathe here. Calming the breath, keeping the eyes closed, no need to check the screen. All you have to do is settle down into yourself and allow this inner work to happen. Now breathe here, keep breathing. Sitting comfortably, we are going to do our pranayama at the moment. So keeping the eyes closed, let's raise our right palm in front of our face, keeping that mudra going. We're going to do this 3 times. So gently press the right nostril with your middle finger and inhale all the way through the left nostril. Inhaling, expanding the side ribs, opening up the chest all the way up to the crown of the head. Pausing here and allow this breath of life to work within us. Now let's bring our pointer finger to close our left nostril and exhale all the air out through the right, slowly and gently. And continue to keep the eyes closed. You're doing it correctly, so no need to look at the screen. Again, we're going to close the right nostril and inhale through the left. And immediately you can feel the sense of calm wrap your heart, wrap our bodies, and even fill our minds. Pause here at the tip of the exhale. Hold that breath, keep that prana, this life energy in us. And then we close the left nostril with our right pointer finger and exhale all the way out the right nostril. Exhaling slowly, really getting all of these things, the stale air out. Very good. We'll do that one more time. Inhaling through the left nostril by closing the right nostril with your middle finger. Inhaling all the way up to the crown, expanding the chest, really broadening those shoulders. Taking a pause at the end of this exhale. Really feeling this air within us. And let us press the left nostril with our pointer finger and breathe all the way out through the right nostril. Continue to exhale until all that stale air is out. Now keeping your eyes closed, let's place our mudras, the back of our palms on our knees. Just continue to stay here and breathe. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose. Feeling the feet ground beneath us and feeling your spine reach up toward the heavens, toward the sky. And really allow this light, breathing in light through the nose, exhaling light through the nose. We are light beings after all, so imagine this light filling us up. And that's why it's important to keep the eyes closed. And breathe here. Continue to feel this sense of calm that's within us. And as we continue to stay here in this meditative state, in this state of calm and balance and peace, allow the words of today's affirmation to sink into our souls, into our brains, into our minds, into every cell, every molecule, and every atom in our bodies. Keeping the eyes closed, keeping the breath stable, just keep lifting that spine up as we sink our sit bones down on that chair. Staying here, breathing here, and allow these words to settle within us. The power of the earth gives me secure stability, staying power, and assertiveness, self-assurance, and self-confidence. Continue to breathe. Allow these words to wash over us. And make them one with us. The power of the earth gives me secure stability, staying power, and assertiveness, self-assurance, and self-confidence. Again, allow the words to wash over us from all sides. Allow the words to wash through us into every cell, every thread, every muscle in our body. The power of the earth gives me secure stability, staying power, assertiveness, self-assurance, and self-confidence. Stay here, keeping the eyes closed, and really allow these words, these beautiful affirmations, to live within us, to take root, to plant their seeds inside us. The power of the earth gives me secure stability, staying power, assertiveness, self-assurance, and self-confidence. These are big words, and they are ours to embody. These are words for us to embrace. And when we end this meditation later on, these are words that we will have within ourselves. Keeping the eyes closed, continue to breathe. The power of the earth gives me secure stability, staying power, assertiveness, self-assurance, and self-confidence. Continue to breathe. Again, allow these words to settle in our systems. Make them one with our characteristics and our personality. Continue to breathe here. The power of the earth gives me secure stability, staying power, assertiveness, self-assurance, and self-confidence. Continue to breathe, keeping the eyes closed, allowing the words to settle within us. And as you allow these words to seep their way into us, to wrap themselves into our minds, into our hearts, into our souls, just stay in this meditative state of silence. You don't need to open your eyes. I'm still here, and I'll be here when you open your eyes later on. But let's just stay in silence, just listen to the breath. And from the deepest recesses of our hearts, just say thank you. Thank you to your soul. Thank you to God for being alive. Thank you for being able to breathe. Thank you for being able to meditate. Continue to stay here in silence. Thank you for making me secure. Thank you for making me stable. Thank you for giving me staying power, resilience, strength. Thank you for giving me assertiveness and self-assurance, so that no matter what people say about me, I know my own truth, and I am not easily swayed, and I am not going to react. If people call me names, that's their opinion. If you have bashers and you have haters, forgive them, send them light. Normally, these people who criticize you reflect whatever it is that they don't like about themselves. So it is a projection. So be thankful that you have assertiveness and self-confidence. Thank you for giving me self-confidence as well. The power of the earth gives me secure stability, staying power, assertiveness, self-assurance, and self-confidence. Now, continuing this meditative state, this calm breath this morning, begin to wiggle your toes, release your mudra, wiggle your fingers, allow life to come back into our bodies. Again, lengthen that spine. Imagine this posture already gives us a lot of confidence and self-assurance and assertiveness. Giving our chest out and really putting our chin up high as we face life in front of us. And slowly, when you're ready, blink your eyes open. Let's place our hands in prayer. The power of the earth gives me secure stability, staying power and assertiveness, self-assurance, and self-confidence. The divine in me honors the divine in you. The light in me honors the light in you. The holiness in me recognizes the holiness in you. We bow to the practice of meditation. Namaste. Place your palms on your lap. And we are done with today's practice. So, again, meditation is a really powerful practice. If you can do this every day, this is a good habit to have. If you wish to learn more about it, just ask Lazada to bring us back. You can follow Urban Ashram Yoga. They have a channel on YouTube. They have lots of free yoga classes there as well as meditation classes. You can also follow Urban Ashram on Facebook and on Instagram. You can also follow me and Current Multimedia Productions. Current Multimedia is with a K, so Kurrent. We do a lot of videos for Urban Ashram, so those are a lot of if you want to learn more about the yoga community, you can watch our videos on YouTube, follow us on Facebook, and of course Instagram as well. And with that, we will be ending this session soon. So I am here until tomorrow. Tomorrow will be my last day. We will have the same affirmation, of course, but at the same time, the tools will be different. So remember that in the first day, we learned that everything that happens to us for our best interests, no matter how difficult that event is in our life. And we also learned that every experience is a chance to learn a lesson. Okay. Today's tool is about non-attachment. So non-attachment is about surrendering to the divine, surrendering to your soul, surrendering to God. It's an active surrender in order for us to make space for grace and magic and divine magic to come into our lives. So we live and let God, as the saying goes. That's a non-attachment for you. So in order to allow the flow of life to come to us, to go within us, we have to let go of all our attachments, especially our attachments to drama and low frequency emotions. To learn more about that, of course, you can go back and watch a replay of this video tonight. There are several videos also on repeat in this Lazada channel. And you can, after this whole program is done, you can continue to do your meditation all the way to the end. So please feel free to keep repeating. The teachers of Urban Ashram are pretty good people, and a lot of them have wisdom within them, and that's why they are doing this as a service, to share this knowledge in order to wake us up, to make us more alive, to make us more aware, and to make us more awake. Remember that our affirmation today deals a lot with the self, and so self-love is key. Self-awareness is key. And in order to get to know ourselves, we have to dig deep within us. We have to stay calm. We have to find peace within us. And meditation will take us there. So congratulations on day 8. I will see you tomorrow on day 9. Again, my name is Troy. I teach yoga at Urban Ashram Yoga. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And also follow Current Multimedia Productions. We do a lot of Urban Ashram Yoga's videos. I appear in some of them as well. I wrote most of them. So if you're interested in getting to know more about the community of Urban Ashram, just go into YouTube. If you're interested in trying yoga for the first time, in the comfort of your own home, you have a lot of classes available on their YouTube channel. There are a couple of classes that I teach as well. So it's up to you. Enjoy the rest of the day. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Same time, at 9 o'clock at this same channel. Goodbye.